So now there's something missing here, which is the thicknesses, the walls, right? And that's what we are going to do now, add the walls to the interior of the windows or the openings or the entrance, right? And so basically that's what we're going to give. So if you see this, if you are looking, if you are pulling it down, right, it creates that thickness, right? So that's what we're going to do. The same thing when you see this edge here and this edge, which have thickness to that wall, right? So that's precisely what you're going to do. And what needs to be continued basically is the same dimensions, and you can either extract it from the plan or just if you already had it, the elevation, which is the same, since it's the same thickness, right? So let's go and do for it. So basically what we are going to do from here, you can measure it for consistency. It's all the same thickness. You can either measure it here or measure it here and apply it to the rest of the wall. So it's going to be 7 millimeters, and for that we'll start again with a 30-degree line here from this edge. Right. And the same thing on this side. Let's immediately put it out of the way. So that's a 30-degree angle here. And so we said it would be 7 millimeters here. So we'll do 7. Right. And again, it's a perpendicular line and an horizontal one. So we can use the perpendicular if you have the guidance, so it's all fine. Just slide it in. Again, I'm sliding it according to my horizontal line here. Right. And then perpendicular one here. The same thing here, so the thickness is the same thickness, so I would assume it to be again 7 millimeters, and that will give us the bottom of that entrance, and again a perpendicular vertical line. Alright, so now that we have the thickness applied to the object itself, we are going to start covering it with a pen. And again, we'll start with the thin one and progressively shade it to bring kind of volume to it. So I always start with the front facade or the front elevation, and like to get my bearings, but it's up to you. Then progressively going to the back of the object itself. Basically, you are just tracing now. Alright, there's now two elements here, actually the interior part here of the thickness of this opening. Now you can unstick because you already have the guidelines, so it's just basically tracing. Again, I would recommend it to stay all the way if you have the chance. And now there's something here that was totally not correct. So basically this part goes down, starts going down, so but this curve also needs to go down. Basically this part needs to be parallel to this, right? So that's how it's going to be the curve. So this is correct, but it's going to finish a little bit earlier. Right. So this is going to connect here, and that one connects there. Alright, so now we have our piece. Yeah, so now it's just applying the same kind of procedures for, hatching and rendering. The same thing here. You can start applying the same directionalities here. If you want, like this. It depends on the technique that you want to use. Can be dashed, parallels. Always choose one side. Again, just to give an edge on this. Right. And just try to get that element in. So something that can be further exposed is the inside as well. Here on the curves, maybe get those lines in, just trying to accentuate the curvature. And inside the same, you can start either doing this hatching, diagonal hatching, because it gives you no sense of directionality. Or you can also, you may choose as well to have this just on the inside. So again, it's the same techniques as we applied here, or whatever techniques you are applying on the on your drawings. All right, thank you.